Hey everyone, it's Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, but better. Today we are going to become the champions of our Rayless. It's chapter 5. How are you doing today, Raisins?
Doing excellently, of course, as usual. The champions of Aurelius. What is this, like League of Legends or something we're playing and queuing in, all of us together? No, this is a pretty fun map, right? I mean, we got ourselves in the bottom right, and then the mystery group shows up in the bottom left, I think the Wolf Guard.
Yes.
So,
the Hardin squad.
Yeah, really excited to see who all ends up showing up down there.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive load of unit analysis today. It's like 5 units here, and then we also got Wendell up in the upper right.
Yeah, and the window replacement. I haven't seen who this unit's supposed to be yet, but gosh, I remember. I think you told me who one of the guys in the Wolf Guard was, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm super excited. But that was like a week ago. So,
do you remember right now who it is, or
no?
That's great. All right, full on surprises. Let's get into it then, because there's not much else to say except that we can do here. Except that we got to do a forge, and there's like one thing I got to say about Alm that you might have just noticed this now.
Okay.
So we can only get one forge per chapter as usual, and we also have limited funds, so we have to be a little bit careful. The dilemma I have here is, for one, we have the Rider's Bane. Rosado is like a single chip away from getting Sea Lances, so he can use the Rider's Bane if we want him to, basically, in this chapter. It's a really good forge. I was forged in this chapter. There's a ton of Cavaliers in this game, including right coming up here, and being able to OHKO them will be really good. And almost everyone who can use Lances can use the Rider's Bane at some point, so it will get value even if we were to decide to bench Rosado, which is not happening, but, you know, hypothetically, right? It would also make Hard more useful if we hit Sea Lances. Any Lance users we get in this chapter will be able to use it, so that's all good. Alternatively, we could forge a personal weapon like the Rapier or the Manikati. Those are, I think, a little bit more expensive and less universally useful. But I think if we don't forge the Manikati, Limb will not be usable, for example. So it's a huge investment, because let's say we forge the Manikati to +4. I don't think we really need to put hit on it or anything. That's like 10k down the drain. If Lin turns out bad, then this weapon is just wasted.
Yeah, it's like, what do we do?
But if we don't do it, Lin is never going to be good in the first place, probably.
I mean, so we could try. I think like right now the Rider's Bane Forge is like probably fine. I don't think the enemies will get so much more powerful on specifically the next map that the Manikati Forge is suddenly like obsolete or whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. So I think the Manikati Forge can wait for a minute if we want. I do seem to recall, maybe not the next part of the map after, actually has like remarkably few Cavaliers, I want to say. So maybe we actually, no.
The next map has a couple Cavaliers and a bunch of Armor Knights. Like, I want to say like 5 Armor Knights or something. And then the map after is 6X, which has none. And then 7 has quite a few Cavaliers. I don't know if they want Lin to fight them, because they're in groups. And then the chapter after that is the Roger chapter, chapter 8. That one has a bunch of Cavaliers and Horse Riders as well. So we get value out of these either way. Yeah.
So if this chapter has all the horses and next chapter is all the Armor Knights, and how about we forge the Rider's Bane now and the Manikati later?
All right, sure. Let's get some horse riding done. All right. Well, in absence of Caeda, we gotta have the glue factory in here.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember how much you usually need on a Rider's Bane, but let's conserve the funds a little bit so we can have a good personal weapon forge later. +3 should be good enough for this overpowered army.
I think whenever I get to forging the Rider's Bane, I literally look and calculate like how many maps of bosses I want to kill with this thing, and I just like calc to kill the last one of those. So it's something that we don't really need to do here. I think you can just probably +4 it, or like do +4 might and +10 hit and just call it a day. That's probably enough.
All right,
oh no.
Glue factor it is.
Glue factor?
Glue factor.
What is this, like one of those talent TV shows or something?
Exactly. It's the glue factor. You have to get on stage. You have to throw your lance at a Cavalier. If they die, you move on to the next round. They turn their chairs around. I don't know. I don't watch talent shows.
There we go. Let's see who sticks around, right? That's what it's going to be.
Sticks around, really?
Yeah, come on, yeah. Becca, I hope you and I never go into like actual television business. We'd have like the lamest show.
All right, let's do some analysis of this thing, because there's a whole bunch here that we got to get into. There's 5 units here. The first one I have lined up for you is the bishop over here.
Okay.
And that is, of course, Pandre. Another engaged unit that only needs their personal bases to be somewhat functional. Worse HP than Rosado at base, I'm pretty sure. Although maybe tied HP. I think he might have started with 14. It's very low. His bulk is bad. doesn't matter though. He has B rank tomes, C rank staves, just like in the base game, I'm pretty sure. And you know, he's a good base bishop. He's, I think, almost as fast as Wendell was in vanilla. Kind of good magic, honestly, for a DS emblem character. 8 magic is pretty high. He should be able to two-shot most things, able to double some things. Hellfire is not heavy enough to weigh him down. It weighs 3, and he has 4 strength, so he should be fine in that regard. And he has C staves, so he can use the warp staff that he comes with. This is where I moved Lynette's warp staff, so we can warp skip. Like I said in the intro, I won't warp skip chapters, but I will be able to use warp to do funny things instead, because we get so many uses. So I think Pandre is going to be excellent, even though we just reduced all his class bases. I still was able to put him here. I think he replaces Setgar or Wolf, if I'm not wrong, because I did make him a pre-promote. I usually have a reason for doing that. Double check where he is. Yeah, he replaced Wolf and was submitted by Choreographed. So thank you. What do you think about Pandre Raisins?
The only thing I don't like about him is that you almost perfectly copied his starting inventory. Where's the shielding art, man? Come on, we need this thing. No, I'm kidding. I mean, obviously we can't have that in here. No, I mean, this unit looks pretty good. Here's the warp staff. Finally, we've got it. I will say, I was going to say earlier in this map, usually when I play this, I have like a little bit of difficulty keeping the Wolf Guard alive, so I'm oftentimes like warping someone over to this group just to help. This is like the opposite. Like the warp is in the wrong place. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, this group could very well be stronger than our group too.
Oh, that's true. I haven't seen the rest of the units here, but I mean, let me just talk about the unit whom I've seen right here so far. I mean, like, he's got an Hellfire. That's pretty good. He's got the B rank tomes. I don't really exactly remember the weapon level bonuses for tomes specifically.
They're the same as lances.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I think this would be +5 hit, +1 attack. So that's like pretty decent, all told. Like, I don't really mind this at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, it should be good. How he's going to use this like weirdly high resistance stat, I don't really know. Probably won't come up, but I don't know. It's funny that it's there.
Yeah, I don't remember if we have any great mage killers on our team besides Rosado, and they have the same HP, basically. So we'll see if on the men's of it being a better mage killer than the other. I would expect it's Rosado because javelins and hitting on defense is better, but maybe Pandre can help him baiting mages at the very least. And having that on top of his staff utility should be excellent. All right, next, you might think that we have a Cavalier next to here, but we don't. What we actually do have is the one, the only, Larachel. Submitted by Michael Cannon, has the Bullion L to replicate the white gem that she usually joins with, so you have some extra forge funds here. The men's staff, of course, to heal things, and that's about it. She looks like a Cavalier, but she really is a Troubadour, except I had mercy enough to make Radd give her 7 move, because I felt like 6 move was not enough. But to compensate, she only has D rank staff, so this is the highest rank staff that she can use. It does mean that she'll be able to heal people like Basilio a bit more effectively than someone like with A staves or E staves would. And that's going to be nice. Generally, I have a bit of trouble having my healers keep up with my units if they move full move every turn. You know, DS emblem units move at like 7, 8, 9, 10 even per turn, whereas unpromoted clerics move at 5, and bishops like Pandre move at 6. So she might be able to keep up a little bit better if we're going at a faster pace. If we're taking it slow because the enemies are too tough, then it shouldn't matter a whole lot. There's no rescue dropping in this game like there was for like Clarine and Priscilla, so that utility is gone. And Larachel's combat stats will obviously not be super great, although her growth are like really good since she's from Sacred Stones and everyone has good growth rate in this game, so her level up should be spectacular at the very least. I think she'll be a functional healer at least, and maybe she'll surprise us. I don't remember what her promoted class does exactly. I think she'll just turn into a paladin that can use staves. I don't think she has functional animations either because DS hacking limitations, so that's what you come to expect. What do you think Larachel will do?
What she'll do? Gosh, it's kind of hard to say. We have like 2 staff users in this army now, right? Like before we just had Pandre, and I'm like, okay, so Southside has a healer. Like, let's see the combat unit. So we open up this unit. I'm like, hold on a minute. Like we're kind of, we're maybe running out of stuff over here. I think we're gonna need to bring some guys over from the right side. But aside from like the frankly pessimistic outlook I have on her immediate performance right here today, which maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe the other combat units here are like really good. But aside from the immediate pessimistic performance, I do agree that having like a high move staff user, as it were, is probably going to be pretty helpful. Especially with our general, like I think our approach is like to not be doing tons and tons and tons of warp skips, which is usually like usually that's what keeps me from like super hating on like pre-slow move. Is like, who really cares? Because I'm just like using them to cast warp, and then like nobody can catch up. So, you know, 7 move, 5 move doesn't matter. But in this case, if we're like kind of intentionally going like a bit more I don't say slowly through the maps, but taking a more straightforward approach to the maps. And I think a unit like this will be pretty handy. Just high move, high mobility, and being able to deliver immense staff somewhere. It's not something that I really do a whole lot of in this game, but I'm really curious to see like how powerful it ends up being if we end up needing this kind of unit. I think so, seeing as like a lot of our good units are high move, right? Like we have our Rosado, we have our Har. I think this unit's going to do a good job keeping up.
Yep. All right. Next up, the Armor Knight over here. This is one of my favorites. This is the one and only Oswin.
Yes, I knew it.
Submitted by
I knew we were
Patreon
going to have
Potato.
Oswin.
Yep. He was submitted, and he's the exact same as he is in vanilla, both growths and bases. Nothing changed here, except his level was really high. I think he's replacing like Violent or something. Let me check that real quick. He replaced Setgar, actually. That's another reason why I thought it was pretty cool that he's another Armor Knight, since Setgar often reclasses to General. And I don't know if he'll be better or worse than Setgar. His bases are obviously worse. Well, no, his bases are obviously better, his growths are worse. So he's not going to be as dominant throughout the entire game if you were to raise up Setgar and his ridiculous growths. But at the same time, he's going to be the tankiest units we have, possibly, maybe with the possible exception of like Basilio. So his HP is obviously like twice as low, more than twice as low, but he doesn't take much damage, and he also doesn't get doubled a whole lot. 5 speed is just about enough where you don't get doubled even in this game, just like in Vanilla FE7 in the early game. He will be able to take a bunch of physical hits, and his res is 3, which is it's not great, but it's enough to where with a pure water you should still be able to withstand like 1 mage, maybe 2 mages, depending on the combination of enemies. The rank lance is a bit low. He won't get the Rider's Bane for a little while, so we'll have to train that up. I didn't bother to buff that, but I don't think Oswin needs the buff. Of course, the major issue for Oswin is keeping up. He only has 5 move here. In his base game, he has 4 move. In this one, a lot of infantry classes have 6. Some have, I don't think there's any that have 5. I might be wrong on that, but I think most of them have 6 and some even have 7. So that's like one thing where he'll fall behind. If you want to hide behind Oswin, you kind of have to pace yourself a lot. So that might make his tanking less reliable. We'll see. That's what I'm curious about. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm really pleased to see a good combat unit down here. You know, that's what I was looking for, and I was like, oh, okay, we got Pandre and we got Larachel to heal, but who are they going to heal? They're going to heal the Oswin himself? Golly. Like, I think this is a pretty good unit to have down here. The whole low move, not being able to keep up with the other units in the army thing, I don't think is super relevant for at least this chapter. Like, this chapter, they just kind of have to, like, scrap their way out of this, like, pit that they've suddenly found themselves in, right? That's pretty much their only job. So I don't mind the low move here. As far as later on goes, I'm not really super sure, but you know what? I'll be happy with him today. Like that's what I'm really looking forward to, is his performance right now. Because like, oh boy, I thought for a moment this army was doomed, but now I see we got Oswin, 13 strength, 13 defense, like insane numbers on this guy. Look at him. Yeah, no, just send him out there.
He's a tanky boy. All right. Raisins, I don't have stat screens for the next 2 guys, so we'll have to improvise with that a little bit. But they are, here nonetheless. They deserve an introduction. So, do you want some Wyvern? Do you want some soldier action?
Soldier? No way.
You want some soldier action?
We got to do the soldier. I mean,
here's a soldier for you. It's Dimitri from the hit game
Dimitri.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Submitted by Surge. Surge originally wanted to replace a different unit, but ended up putting him on Rocher because that unit was already taken. So thank you for your submission nonetheless. This is Dimitri with his 3 houses bases and 3 houses growths. In, I think it's just his base class. I think it's called Noble in 3 houses. Noble. And it seems to scale like okay for Shadow Dragon. I don't think it looks bad or good enough to be out of balance a whole lot. 7 speed is not enough to double by any means, but he might get to doubling speed eventually if he keeps on proccing speed. Soldier doesn't have a promoted class in this game. It's not even supposed to be a playable class. I always enjoy having a playable soldier, so I jumped at the opportunity, and so I asked Radd to make him level to level 30 instead, just like Marth and Thieves can in this game. I think Manicheats can go to 30 as well, but don't quote me on that. So he won't get a promotion bonus, but he also won't need a Master Seal. If he's perfectly functional as a soldier, then it's kind of a benefit that he doesn't need one. But I don't know how it will, because his growths are like, they're good, but they're not so fantastic that I'm sure he can get away with a promotion bonus. It's like 50s and 60s all around. It's about on par with most of the units that were submitted, really. People generally don't submit bad growth units, although there's one exception later to that. I think at least until people start promoting, this will be a perfectly sufficient, if not great, unit. His strength seems really high, and he might be able to get to like Rider's Bane rank and work with that eventually. So I think he's got a bright future ahead of him, at least a bright short-term future. What do you think?
I was kind of curious here. So this is how much defense on this Dimitri right here? It's
5 and 40% growth?
This is 5 and 40% growth. I thought he had 7 and 3 houses, so I don't know if this is inputted correctly.
Maybe it's not inputted correctly.
But, well, I mean, we'll say, you know what, if this is the unit we got, this is the unit we got. We got 5 defense Dimitri. Mm-hmm. You know what, 5 defense, 28 HP Dimitri, who really cares? I will say, like, 3 houses units, I was kind of curious to see, like, when the first one would come in, because these guys have just, like, monstrously insane bases in 3. Like, the 3 houses units just have crazy bases compared to everyone else at level 1, right? Like, if you kind of imprint them into any other game, it's ridiculous numbers. So here I was really looking forward to, like, oh, okay, what are these base stats going to be like? But you know what? Nerfed from 7 to 5 defense, it's fine. He's still a totally cool unit. And, you know, really looking forward to it. This whole soldier class is very unique. I do actually really look forward to seeing how it performs. I think the move is maybe a bit low. I mean, I understand so was Noble in 3 houses, right? That had a pretty low move. But I do think the move is, like, kind of a bit low. It's the same as a general, I think. And so later on in the game, this might be a unit whom we phase out due to movement concerns.
Yeah,
but,
it's
I mean,
same as Pandre, like, for example. So it shouldn't be
true.
too bad. But it does get outpaced by a couple classes for sure.
That's fair. Yeah, once you said the same as Pandre, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe I'm too, like, wyvern-brained right now, where it's like, oh, it's slower than a paladin, must be bad. But no,
well, it's fair. It's a drawback that I didn't consider when talking about his lack of promotion. So we'll see if that comes up at all. You have to think about hard stats when we talk about promotion bonus, but move is a thing too.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of move, how do you want to talk about a wyvern rider next?
Well, we've got to talk about the wyvern rider.
Yep.
Promoted unit present.
This is one that I changed a lot. We have replaced. Let me just double check who it is. Flare Hydra requested that we exchange Hardin, the leader of the Wolf Guard himself, with another important leader from Fire Emblem, and that's Altena from Thracia, except just kidding, from Genealogy of the Holy War. But this is our Thracia portrait. It's prettier.
Yeah.
You can see right here, the first thing you might notice is that she has the Gabolg in her inventory. I had a really cool idea for the Gabolg. I wasn't able to implement fully, but I still wanted a 1-use really strong weapon. So this is a 30 might lance with 1 use and 70 hits. So, like, one time in the game, Altena will have a 40 attack that she can use. It's not as strong as some effective weapons that are forged, but it should still be able to one-shot like one enemy in an emergency, which I think will be very useful. Outside of that, Altena's original stats are way too busted to just import, so I had to make a lot of creative changes here. And even just, like, I didn't want to level her down, and I still wanted to keep her growths. So what I did is I took a character that I thought was kind of related to Altena, but had growths and bases that were kind of similar. So I gave her FE4 Finn's bases. These should be his Gen 1 bases in FE4, roughly speaking. His growth I didn't copy. What I did instead is I took Altena's FE4 growths and then reduced them by her Balder Blood. So normally she has 2 kinds of Holy Blood that give her a bunch of growth boosts, and one of those is her Major Blood from the basically the Thracia bloodline. The other one is the Balder, which she gets from I want to say Ethlin, yeah. So I took away the Ethlin part, basically. This is just Quan produced Altena by himself, if you think about it. Those still result in really good growths. 115 HP, 55 strength, 60 speed, 55 defense are the highlights. They're still really high. So if anything, she's like a better Har in that regard. But Har is focused on axes, whereas Altena has B rank lances and E rank axes instead. So she's kind of reversed in that regard. And she'll probably grow a lot stronger than Har will in the long term. She already has way better HP. So if nothing else, we may be able to replace Har with Altena for a little bit, or use them both. Of course, they're really good. For variety's sake, I might limit myself to deploying only one. And I don't know, she should be fantastic. Her starting stats are not fantastic for a pre-promote, but with those growths, they'll definitely go far. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really exciting to see, actually. Two games get represented for the first time here, right? Like 3 houses and genealogy, and like getting a genealogy part 2 unit. I am, like, in a way a bit disappointed that you took out like half the Holy Blood. You know, now it's, as you said, it's just Quan and like sugar, spice, everything nice.
All right, the other one is
Chemical
double.
X. Yeah. Oh, true. Okay, yeah, it's a third of the Holy Blood. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I get it though, because those Gen 2 growths are like ridiculous, right? It's just outrageous to have that kind of thing in here. But then again, we have Wolf and Sightguard, so I don't know. Maybe it was fine. You know.
True.
But this one use Gabolg, I don't know. It seems kind of funny. I feel like my intuition would just be to like spam it straight away, or not spam it, use it once straight away, right? I'm sure
there's
there's
one
gonna
weapon
be
you can't spam in Fire Emblem.
yeah, the one weapon you can't spam, the game bold. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be like someone in the comments who's like, yeah, I had to fire this right away. They're like trying to Iron Man this. It's like, yeah, I'd use this right away. But no, it should be a funny unit. I actually am kind of looking forward to. I just want to see a level up with her, right? I just want to see every number go green, right? You know, we get the dopamine hit. We're already getting that with Rosado a bunch. You know, I just want to see every number go green. That's really what I want.
All right, let's make numbers go green. Let's get it. So this group might be stronger than the main group. I don't know. We had to like severely limit our own deployment to like I think it's 10 units we get total. So honestly, both sides might contribute equally. Whereas in vanilla, you're just saving Hardin's group from an onslaught of archers. These archers hit for 18 each, so Oswin actually does get doubled unless they get weighed down. But it doesn't look like they do. They have exactly 8 strength. So maybe we can't rely on Oswin here. Maybe you have to tank with... Does Pandre have to do the first bit of tanking? Does he have to take the first?
Yeah, with who?
Yeah, I guess he can go here to... What's this in range of? Oh, we can go there. That might be good to do, but Pandre's like the one unit we can heal him with Larachel afterwards.
There you go.
We can hit that archer early and then trap him behind the line so he can't really go anywhere.
He's not facing any crit, is he? So,
this guy's 4 crit, Pandre has 9 luck, so it should be the case. I don't remember how much avoid or like dodge luck gives in this game, but we'll find out shortly. Maybe we try to move Oswin towards that fort over there so that Cavaliers come in. Oh, by the way, Raisins, at some point, can you pull up WAD and find reinforcements? Because this is the first chapter that has ambush reinforcements.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ambush reinforcements. Well, reinforcements at all. They're all ambushed in this game, right?
Yes. And it's also the first game in the series that has reinforcements, Lamau, because it's
true.
The first game, get it? You could also give Dimitri the Javelin at some point to take over duty there. We only have 1 Javelin to go around doing its Oswins, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go left a little bit, see if that distracts them from the main army. Or you can have Altena go here, but I kind of don't want to get involved with the 8 archers, so I'm going to camp out here for a while. And then on here... Har can survive 2 calves, but not 3. I kind of want to preserve Basilio's HP for the main front here, for this bridge. That's where I'm going to move him. We need... I didn't really talk about my deployment here, but it's basically the strongest units I have, plus Odin Dank, Micaiah for healing, Barcher for funnies, and Alm gets the silver sword that we got from the end of the last chapter. Normally the guy is like, give Hardin the silver sword, and he just can't use it. In vanilla, in the original FE1, he could use it, because he had 1 weapon rank called weapon level, and that let me use the silver sword. But once weapon ranks got split, that was no longer the case. But now Alm can use the silver sword and take advantage of his 8 rank swords to actually do some real damage. So we'll throw you here.
The second consequence of the kind of pretty generous weapon rank boosting that has been done in this hack is that now when we get weapons like the silver sword, it's like, oh, we actually can't just equip them. Like, here they are.
Yeah. I don't know if I need to use the silver axe here, but given that Har might end up being replaced by Altena, we might as well just use it for a little bit here, so that maybe we can set up a kill for Bartre. And let's see, I want these enemies to go for Har, so I don't want to put anyone else in range here. I do want Rosado to get some chip here. We can't use the glue factory yet. This is important to remember, because now it's forced. It doesn't really gray out anymore. We'll move Odin Dank up. Oscar is also really close to being able to use the Rider's Bane, so that might be helpful to do as well. I gotta be behind Basilio at all times. Marth's gotta visit this village. I don't know when exactly is a good time to do it, but you can also rapier some calves. We have a lot of cavalry effective weapons. I think we'll be able to get through fine. Let me check animations. They are on. Perfect. All right. Lynn goes here. Let's find out what happens. Okay. Well, Pandre barely survives. I forgot that his HP is like 14.
Yeah, I was like checking here. It's like, is he okay actually with this might? Like, he only has 14 HP and 5 defense, but apparently that's just enough.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if Larachel will really get back to full with the mend. I think she should be able to.
Hopefully. I mean, if not, we just like go up with Oswin, and like it's kind of sad because he's getting doubled, but he's also taking less damage than Pandre, right? So
Yeah. It might be that they take roughly the same damage when they're on a fort. Oswin can make it there. The fort gives him 1 defense. You have 14. This cav will double. Does he get the weight down? Nope. So he'll get doubled for like 7 times 2, or at least once.
7 by 2 from this cav, golly.
And then this archer is the only one who can reach him. He does 18, so that's 4 times 2. I think he lives at least 1 turn. That's all we need, right? Let's put him here. Maybe jab the cav for 1 from chip. You can't really suffer from success anyway, right? It seems safe. Right?
Yes, it would. Maybe the archer counterattack might do it, but this should be fine. And that archer that moved first to attack Pandre is going to be the one to move first to attack Oswin.
Yeah, but he can't reach Oswin. 1, 2,
Will he
3,
move before the Caeda?
4, 5. Oh, 1. Yeah, you're right. This is all played.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. No, you were right. You were right, Raisins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can move in the calf position. So, but I guess what we can do is we can kill... Okay, none of these kill Pandreo. So what we can do is we can heal Pandreo with Larachel to full, I think. And then we can take another hit. So we can just kill this first archer. And then I'm assuming that one of them, hopefully this one, will go for Pandreo because he's lower defense. And did you see the move order on these archers? No, right?
I think you kind of do have to start from the boss in order to like really get it correct. But I mean, the move order should be like if they were all three in range of Pandreo, then the one who attacked Pandreo is the one who's going to move first, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were. I think they moved like next to him to get closer to him. I'm not sure if they were able to attack him. Well, let's find out. It's only like turn 1 anyway. So
yeah, no.
Let's heal Pandreo. It's so fun to like figure out new ways to like fight in a map with all new units. And figure out, wait, what the heck can these guys even do? What are you doing, chat? All right, get in there. And then move Oswin on the forts. There's like a million different ways you could do this probably. Let's javelin here. Get some chip on the cav.
Yeah, I keep on being tempted to like, you know, look at this army and say, oh, let's use this cavalier in order to tank some stuff, and then I forget, all right, it's actually Larachel. Oh my goodness. If we needed to, yeah, we could.
Yeah,
so.
Let's camp out here. Alright, and on here, we gotta kill 3 calves. Looks like the Pegasus Knight, the Archer, and our new recruit haven't moved yet. So let's... I can't highlight their move, but we can highlight the Pegasus Knight. The Pegasus Knight's 8 and 1 range, so that should be 1 range beyond, not Wendell. So we can definitely just bait them with whoever. Also, Hard didn't get attacked by 2 calves. I guess there was a force in a way that stopped them from all attacking, but we should have enough firepower. Lin gets 1 shot by these enemy calves, Caeda style. Rosado probably doubles, right? Yep. Rosado doubles. The bar trade finish somewhere, maybe? We might have to use the can opener for this. But we can't do it.
With the hammer? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, unfortunate as it is.
For what, the extra accuracy?
The might. He has... the Iron Axe doesn't do it. He needs the Steel Axe or like a can opener. But it's
sign of the
it's
times.
fine. Get him bar
It's a sign of the times, truly.
He's falling off, and he was never good in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So Lin has got to be the finisher if we want her to get a kill at all, but her hit is so sus. I guess we can try for a crit with Onan Dank and a sword hand.
Just try for a crit first, there we go.
Yeah, alright. No crit. Guess we should have forged it.
Good start, and then just run in there with Lin, right? We need to clearly just deploy Lin on several maps until she builds support. Obviously, that's what we need to do.
Alright. Alright. Yes!
Rip it.
Alright, got my clip. Lin is good in the Shadow Dragon. We got it. Alright, and then we have like a million units to finish this one off, so we could do like Har, Marth Rapier for 16, but really it should be Rosado who gets some chip here. Yeah, let's get some chip with Rosado to get the Rider's Bane rank.
And you said earlier it's just 2 per combat, right? It's not
Yes.
per hit, it's just per combat. Gotcha.
Yes. Alright, feed it to Oscar. Maybe he'll get Sea Lances. I think Rosado didn't get it yet.
Yeah, I didn't see a notification, so...
Okay, yeah, Oscar's got it. Rosado does not, so we should have traded the Reaver to him. Let's see. Hard does not want to fight that Archer, but I'm pretty sure this is out of range. And I think baiting 1 will bait them all. Let's heal Har. Let's divert Micaiah real quick to Har. Get the Pegasus Knight over here.
Who's the person who recruits not Wendell? It's not Merrick, right?
It's Merrick or Marth. You can do either.
Okay, gotcha. I was really worried for a minute. I was like, wait, did we bring the right unit? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we did, because we brought Odin, but, like...
Okay, get Almond here. And, you know, no one really moved here besides these thieves. And I think these thief AI are very manipulatable if you know what they're doing. I do not know what I'm doing. I think if you block the village or visit it, they'll start attacking you. But they won't be aggressive until you do that. So we can have Basilio like, block this bridge, force them to go to the upper bridge to go a long way around. Or we can block the upper bridge with Basilio, and then they'll be forced to go the long way around at the bottom. Oh, why are you in range, Har?
What?
No,
Are you okay?
I fucked up.
That North Archer? Oh, no.
I thought I put him out of range. I guess I meant to put him at the edge of the Pegasus range and put him at the edge of the Archer range instead, like a dummy.
Oh, true. Yeah, like the
dodge
Archer
time,
range mark
dodge
too.
time, easy.
No, please dodge.
No.
No.
He fell off. Har falls
It's okay,
off
we
if you put him in Archer
move
range.
into replacement with Altena anyway, right?
Yeah. Let's see if it works out on Oswin.
Yeah, no, Oswin's gonna like do the javelin thing and then just like destroy somebody, right? Oh no, the Cavalier moved. Okay.
Yeah, the Cavalier got in the way. Alright, we got some people coming in. I mean, Hardin kind of fall off. We have a lot of units to deploy. I kind of want to move on. I don't like leaving units dead, but at the same time,
you know what? The person who submitted Hars, the Jagan, knew what they were getting into. That's what I say. If they say, the Jagan dies, and then we move on, I think that they'd be. I don't know. I'm gonna get like the nastiest DM from them later. Like, oh, I wanted Hard to carry the whole game.
They're gonna unsubscribe.
I know.
Okay. Well, let's move on for now. We'll think about getting it back as I'm doing it. Make a bookmark save state here for myself real quick so I can remember what happened.
Well, I've never seen that before. What the heck?
Yeah,
it's like a huge UI.
Yeah, it's massive. It's rainbow color too. Okay, so we gotta kill Peg. Obviously, we have a bunch of flyer effective things the way you can do that. We gotta talk to not Wendell. I guess it doesn't really matter who does that right now, but I don't want to visit the village with Marth yet, so I'll just grab him with Marth. So let's talk. Okay, I don't think I revealed it there. Let me make sure I get the stat screen right.
Yeah, I think it's been doing the like other portraits, so you're pretty safe so far.
Nice. All right, round of applause for Nime.
Nime,
Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade.
Yes.
Of course, you knew it. Once we revealed Lyn, you knew there would be more Fire Emblem 6 characters, right? Right.
Lyn.
So, Nime, obviously, let me get a stat screen on the screen real quick. Nime's growths are beyond awful in her base game, and here too. She's level 18 there with like the worst growth rates ever, which got her like rated as one of the worst units in the game. Now we know better. Now we know that more than just that matters. So, like for example, her bases, her excellent staff ranks, and one of these made it to this game. We got A-rank tomes and A-rank staffs because I felt like those were such defining features of Nime. I couldn't really leave them out. I just like Nime, okay? I did have to nerf her other stats a little bit. I kept a bunch of magic on her. It shouldn't be enough to one-shot things, but it's enough to deliver some real meaty chip on enemies. Everything else is like sorcerer bases, if not worse. She has 26 attack with the thunder. For example, this random archer over here has 28 and 0, so she doesn't quite one-shot, and she'll never grow to a point where she can one-shot because 50% magic growth is never going to happen. So she's just warp utility or barrier utility or healing utility or massive chip. There was a point where she also had a good big res stat. I thought that was a bit too good for her to be able to just bait mages for free and deliver like massive damage to her, so I'd nerfed her res to 0, like a good Shadow Dragon character. So that's like one thing she was able to do before in previous builds but can't. She also has like very low speed at 4. And she gets weighed down by some of the heavier tomes. Thunder is only 2, she doesn't get weighed down by that. But if you give her like Pandre's Hellfire, she would get doubled by even more things. And even 4 speed is like getting doubled by, for example, this Pegasus Knight over here. So her combat mostly won't be very good except for like a big class cannony chip on an enemy. And I think that's a almost balanced way for her to be. Obviously, A stabs is still really, really good to get at this point in the game, and so is the massive amount of chip. So I think she'll see a fair bit of use. I think she'll be very easy to use to her fullest potential. It's just that full potential is just stay away from enemies other than to chip them. What do you think?
Yeah, I do think that this is a unit who is maybe going to be a little poorly served by going into a Shadow Dragon because, you know, Shadow Dragon does not have like warp staff range formula that FE6 had. FE6, like the warp staff range was based off of your magic stat, and so Nime, who showed up with like ridiculously high magic, had really good warp range.
So you're saying also, she got worse by getting infinite range?
Yeah, she got worse by getting infinite range, exactly. Well, like comparatively to your other options, right? Is she certainly lost a little bit of what made her special in FE6 by joining the cast and smash in this game. But A-rank tomes, A-rank staves, I mean, this could be interesting, right? You know, because she's got good bonuses and she can use anything that she wants. And like you mentioned, she can like deliver whopping attacks from a distance, which she was like pretty decently able to do in FE6 as well. So, you know, the fact that she joins pretty early is like, this is a very oddball unit, but you know, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing as you say, the chips from a distance. I'm not really sure what the like high rank stabs and tomes are going to be for her to use later on, but at the end of the day, this means that we don't have to like worry about training up Caeda to A rank stabs or worry about training up Larachel to A rank stabs. Like, we're not on a clock anymore. We just have this unit at all times.
Yes.
If we need that. So
yeah, for the record, I think it's Fortified. That's like the most impactful stat, which is also infinite range. So being able to use that at base will be really nice. It doesn't heal that much in this game, but it does exist. I don't recall what else there is that's really good. I don't think there is a whole lot. The main benchmark to reach for staff users in this game is usually C rank for warp, and she's surpassed that by far. So just more evidence that Nime is like already at her peak. If she can't be good now, she'll just get worse over time. But I think she's good enough to be relevant for the entire game at these bases. Just not broken at any point. It's just really, really useful.
She was like giving her negative growth to send a message, right? Like,
I should have done that. Okay, so Odin can one-shot this, right? Yeah, easily. So let's not do that.
What the?
It's gotta
Oh my
be good.
goodness.
What the heck? Rosado can double Pegasus Knights? Let's get some more
what?
lance chip then.
Oh yeah, that's what we need is lance strip. I was like, why are you not killing things with Rosado? But yeah, no. Okay, there we go.
Also,
Finally, Rider's
killing
Bane.
Bartre, but don't tell anyone that. Get him, Bartre. Oh, by the way, thanks to
secret
Fala
agenda.
for the submission on Nime. It's
On
really
Nime,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you,
defense. We take 2 less damage per combat.
The defense stat is doubled for him. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is probably a use case for Nime's chip damage.
Oh, show it off.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, she almost killed the whole thing
Yeah.
instantly. Like, golly.
Yeah, she's close, but she's not quite there. All
Wait,
right.
Manikati?
Yeah,
Of course,
why
right?
Not? Why not? Sure. I should probably give her an iron sword because this thing can definitely miss. And also, if I want to forge it, I better preserve some uses on it. We know how fast it ran out in FP6. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 10 use Manikati, just good to go. All right, we're gonna do the trick where we manipulate their movement. Let's
Yeah,
see it.
I think I'll kill one and then nip the other one with Basilio on the bridge. So just give this kill the Alm.
Oh, that'll be funny. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's not apply Heartseeker here. I want to use Dank Thunder. Oh, we can have Basilio use his bow to chip the thief. Get some more. XP
Get
that
some
way.
bow rank.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He already said D rank bows. I think he grew that last time, right?
HP skill defense. Tanky Odin.
Yeah. That's just regular old Odin. Get him. You know what? Hardin, or not Hardin and his crew, distracting the whole group there is really helping us over here. Normally this is annoying our choke point with like a bazillion archers, but it's pretty chill right now. Bunch of calves too. They're all over there. I don't know how we're gonna like get out of the woods on that one, but it's pretty nice for now.
Yeah, there's kind of a very large amount of units over there. I think like last recording you characterized this game as like, oh, there's 4 really powerful enemies, but then there's like 30 of you or whatever, and this is kind of the opposite. Like, what's going on? Well, the enemies are still powerful is the issue, right? It's just the numbers are different. Yeah, like this Pegasus Knight is really kind of infiltrating our camp right here. 19.
He one-shots Pandre, so he's gotta move like away, and that's the only one. By the way, how are we on reinforcements? It's turn 3 right now. I know they come from the forts, right?
Yeah, the first reinforcement is actually on turn 10, so we have quite a while.
Okay,
We just need to
right. I was
we
just worried.
need to deal with this group.
Okay, so probably Dimitri on the fort has to be the move here. I don't know where we go from there. I can't have Altena just one-shot the peg because then she'll get mauled by the archers. Yeah, I might just have to move in Dimitri here and just pray and just move everyone else away. Maybe get the Pegasus Knight to attack like a lower defense unit to bait them into my camp so I can kill them without worrying about the archers.
We're doing this so that we kind of only fight the Cavalier and only fight the Pegasus. I mean, what if we actually just like sit with Oswin? I mean, I kind of wish we had a vulnerary on Oswin, right? Like maybe we should have had the foresight to do that, but...
Oh yeah, I mean, I can trade him one now. I can give him the Javelin Portaform from Dimitri and have Dimitri sit for a turn. But he might take a bunch more damage than I'm expecting. Like, the Cav is 20, 21. They're in a funny formation, though, where they can't really hurt me a whole lot.
Yeah, where there's only the one. I mean, we can just say that we don't kill the Cav this turn, so we're just going to be attacked by the Cav and the Archer, question mark?
Yeah, it's probably what's going to happen. So that's kind of why it would be nice to have that Volna Dimitri. I guess what we could do is like just do this trade, and then the Cav will Javelin Dimitri for half his HP. I guess then he'll get killed by the Pegasus Knight, though. Maybe...
Anyone else here tank here?
I mean, is Oswin fine if we just sit on the fork now? Probably not, right? I mean, actually, no, he is, because there's only going to be... It depends on when the Pegasus Knight moves, I guess.
We could find out. When does the Pegasus Knight move?
I mean, can we find out? Let's see. Armor Knight, Thief, Cavalier. Okay, they move, like, after this Cav. So, presumably, the order is, like, this Cav and then this Pag. So
as long as we make sure there's no, like, lethal attack on Oswin...
Yeah.
From the peg, then maybe we can bait them into attacking, say, Dimitri instead.
Yes, but if we make the Cav attack Dimitri, then the Pegasus Knight will attack Dimitri too, and he'll die, right?
Yeah.
Weighs 9, so he only has 12 AS. That's not really make a difference. I guess we could bait the... Yeah, I think if we put like Larachel in range, the Pegasus Knight, that could be a solution. 19 attack will not kill her barely. She'll live with 1 HP. And then, as long as the cav like attacks Oswin, we should be safe because Oswin is not going to die to a single cav and then an archer. I don't think.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Okay,
Are we trying to like just find someone who survives the Pegasus, or?
Yeah, I think having Larachel do that is great because then he's in our camp. We can kill him with like this group with like Altena. And then what's also gonna happen is this archer can't attack unless this cav like moves into the forest, which I guess he might do.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do.
And then yeah, we can't move Dimitri up here because Dimitri will die to Pegasus Knight plus cav, and cav goes first presumably. So I guess yeah, like, I guess Oswin just sits maybe with an Iron Lance equipped to bait archers harder into him. And we have Larachel heal Pandre at the edge of this Pegasus Knight range.
Wait, we have a physic. What are we doing talking about?
Oh,
I just looked at that. We literally have a physic.
You're right.
Bro, what? Oh my goodness.
Oh, we can just heal Oswin that way, I guess. And then,
yeah,
you're totally right. Yeah, we do have a physic. Okay, cool.
I was like, wait just a minute.
Okay, so what we do then is we have Pandre go like wherever, physic, and then just put Larachel at the edge of the range of Pegasus. That's still right. Like that's still a good move.
Sure.
All right, heal Oswin. Hey, physic utility. I forgot. I'm not used to having a physic at this point in the game. Okay, so you go at the edge, like I don't know, force or something. You don't get weighed down by your men. You'll be fine. Dimitri can stay here probably.
Yeah, he doesn't die to like just a solitary Pegasus Knight attacking him, right?
Yeah. No, he does not. I don't think. Okay, anyway, let's take 19. No, actually, he might. Yeah, he might have to move out of range because, yeah, he only has 5 defense. I keep forgetting. I mean, he only had 7, am I right? 19.
5, 14, 14. That's perfect, yeah.
All right, get out of range, Dimitri.
There we go.
Here. And then maybe a bit too far away, but we'll see. And then I think Oswin can jab this cat for free. That shouldn't get punished, I don't think.
Goes free.
Maybe
there's
like
healing AI?
I don't know. Yeah. And then he moves
even
away
then,
from
the Pegasus is not going to attack Oswin, right? Because I don't see the combined kill. The Pegasus is going to attack Larachel.
All right, I'm going to do it. It feels wrong not to attack here.
Yeah, it's still safe to do. Yo, Physic coming in very clutch early.
The one thing I've just realized is that the cav could move like right and then attack Oswin, but yeah.
Probably not gonna happen.
Probably not. Probably not. Maybe not. Let's find out. Oh, that's. Oh, you're gonna waste my Gabolk like that. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
My Gabolk.
And I was gonna make a joke. It's like, you know who doesn't get doubled by the Pegasus Knight is Altena with the Gabolk.
No, my Gabolk.
All right. Well, enough of that. They like spoke about our projects. Like we could use this for one time in the game, or we could just blunder it. I guess.
Not the Gabolk. Okay.
I know. I brought up like, dude, some idiot in the comment section is gonna be like, yeah, I had to use it this chapter, and like, look at us now. Like,
I guess they have that AI where they think, oh, you get wrecked because your weapon breaks, and then yeah. Well, I guess we had a really good provoke option here that we didn't get.
Wow. Yeah, interesting.
That's great. Well,
I wonder if the move order thing is the thing that I posited earlier is actually wrong. I know that it works in New Mystery, but maybe it doesn't work in this.
Well, I think Oswin is kind of okay now. We can kill the Jav guy, and then it's like a couple archers that hit him for a little bit of damage. But if we could just keep physicking him, he'll be fine. Like,
yeah,
if he kills this one archer soon, or maybe we can go in even. No, we can't really go in. We don't have enough javelins or like attacks here.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we could kill both archers somehow, but no, we can't. It's impossible. All right, so I guess Oswin just kills this guy, and then Jav to kill the archer on enemy phase. I guess the attack itself is probably free. How much do we heal? Do we know? It's probably really garbage. It's like 8 plus magic divided by 2 or something. So that'd be like 12 HP healed on boss win.
It's a pretty small amount, yeah.
So if we get countered by this cav, this could be bad. We can't really do a trade command on him.
We could just shoot the one with the Steel Lance, because the Steel Lance guy is more dangerous anyway, right?
True.
Like, he's just stronger, and we can kill him.
Yeah. Alright, let's kill him. I guess we also don't take the counterattack this way if we miss, so that's good. That's clever. I like it.
And once again, we don't get doubled by the Javelin guy, right? So.
We do?
Well, in order to double, you have to survive the counter, so no.
Yeah, true. True. Alright. Does he need a physic? He probably does need another physic this turn. Just to be safe. And then I'm gonna heal Andreo. The fool. Probably kill the guy next turn.
I was almost sat here thinking, like, because you were like, oh, there's no way we can kill all the archers this turn with Altena, and I was like, yeah, we can't do that because we don't have the positioning. And then I saw Pandre's warp staff, like,
Yeah, I guess I could have warped someone behind enemy lines, but I don't know if any of these units can survive doing that.
no, we warped Dimitri in, and he just gets instantly owned by this Armonite or something. Like, yeah, no, probably shouldn't do that.
Let's see. Okay, Thief is out of range, but we can put like Rosado in the way for turn. So he goes the other way. I could just claim it this turn. The Thief is not going to kill Rosado in one hit, so why not, right? Just get this Firestone.
Oh yeah, the Firestone for later. Oh, it's still a Firestone. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't change this.
that must mean, therefore, that we get a Meniki coming up, right? Like, certainly, come on. Somebody submitted, I don't know, Myrrh. Like, I don't know these things, by the way, guys. So if you're just sat here like, oh, Raisins is, trying to spoil it for drama's sake, I literally have no idea. I promise you.
Man's got no ideas. Well,
yeah.
Okay,
I have no ideas at all.
There's no ideas at all. Empty thoughts.
I know.
Do you kill Odin? There's no way, right? There's no way you kill Odin.
No, right? No.
Alright, turn 10 reinforcements. I put my trust in that.
That's what I
Chip
said,
his armor
yeah.
to death. Is this the guy that started on the throne here? Like, in vanilla, in old FE1, you can seize either of these tiles, and one of them is a generic Armonite, the other one is the boss. So you just kill the generic Armonite and seize the throne, and the boss is like, what? What? I just got cheated out of it.
You would get EXP, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even remember, like, how the EXP formula works in that game. I mean, there was, like... Wait, what? Can't you do X?
I can do 3, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, nice. Well, we're gonna get crit for 17 times 3.
Which he still lives.
Yeah, he still lives. He's fine. He just takes 51,
Alright, Silver Sword Alm. Good example of weapon rank bonuses really hurting him when he's not
Really
getting
hurting him. I know. Warrior Alm has weapon triangle advantage against the Armonite, I guess. That's really what it feels like with this guy. I mean, look at the speed. That's not mercenary. Get out.
Alright, move these guys up. Oh, the Thief might attack Caeda there, I just realized.
Uh-oh.
That would be bad if that happened.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
It's the classic DSFE. You actually, like, units have pretty high move, and you can't really see, like, that many squares all told. So
Yeah.
it's pretty often to get jump scared.
I just don't think of highlighting Thief movements, which is dumb, because I just said he would go aggro if I visit the village, and here we are. Oswin, you okay, buddy? Is that armor I gotta do 10? No, right?
No, right? There's no way.
Steel Ends did all 6.
He doesn't do 24.
Huh? Oswin, no!
No way!
No. He was actually in danger.
out.
We suffered from success reasons.
Did we?
We sure did. Oh, Thief's still unaggressive. Okay.
Okay. Oh, we should use a save point or something.
Yeah, maybe we should have. It was right there, but we wanted to kill the Armonite. We wanted to get greedy.
True.
I will probably reset to get this dead units back then. I think Micaiah. I was expecting Micaiah to die, not Oswin. I'll get him back. I'll get him back. I'll replay the chapter afterwards. But at this point, when we have just the boss left, we might as well just finish it.
So we cleared out that awful Alm level 2, right? So
yeah, that's true. All right. Let's give Rosado another kill. He's been carrying all game long. Has he got C yet? Is he at that C rank yet?
yeah, he got Glue Factory rank.
Okay,
ago,
nice, nice. We haven't used it yet, but we'll be able to use it later. I might buy some like hand axes or something here. I think you can get those. I need to heal Basilio with Micaiah to get that level up. There we go. And there's more where that came from. This boss just has a silver lance. You guys need some help probably. Oh
Yeah, we lost our best unit. Whoa, whoa, stop.
I'm a healer butt moment. Alright, let's get our first Dimitri kill here. You survived this archer, right? Yes, he still survives archers. Okay, let's get it. Alright, definitely played a bit of too much on autopilot this chapter. There's a bunch of Monka-esque moments here.
Yeah, no.
I forgot all these units are new. Alright, Dimitri, kill every last one of these guys.
The soldier animations, I love them.
Never seen before. Alright.
Well, I mean, you can get the guidance chapters.
Altena kill?
You know what we're doing? We're just unlocking the guidance chapters the old-fashioned way.
There's no old-fashioned way.
Where's my Gabolg? Yeah.
If he just got weighed down by one more point or had like one less speed, Altena could double him with Dimitri's Iron Lance.
Oh yeah, the thing about trading over the Iron Lance. Oh, gross. I mean, well, we already know he survives, so like we're fine, yeah.
I guess Oscar can check the armory out real quick. He's not going to do anything against the boss. What do we got here?
Good day, and nothing.
Nice,
Super
nice.
cool. Well, hand axe.
Yeah, Basilio getting more ranged chip with more mites. nothing else really worth buying, probably.
Yeah, hard died, so we can't use that, right? So.
Yeah. I'll grab a hand axe for now, just to have it on the record that I'm buying hand axes. And then,
Yeah, I don't know if it was here or somewhere else where I bought like a bunch of javelins. I don't know.
I think you can buy those in chapter 1 as well. That's where I usually buy them. The
Oh,
hammer's
sure,
gotta
yeah.
come over. There's no way I'm risking the Manikati, although with a save point I might. Alright, get him Pandreo.
Killed on the counter. Pandreo stealing all the kills. It's really just the same.
Alright. And I think killing the boss would also stop reinforcements. That would make it even easier. Yo, can Basilio use the hammer? I think he can. I think it's D rank.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'd be so good if he just
Give him.
wreck the boss like that. Get some boss kill XP. Right, get the can opener away real quick. I know this could be a Barcher kill, but... Oh, wait. Oh, it's C, rip. Alright,
No.
give it back, give it back.
I guess the durability number is grayed out. That's how you can tell. I have no idea. Like
Yeah.
when it's in a.
Yeah, I guess it's the best way to tell. I can't tell with the glue factory anymore, but yeah, that should be it. Might as well
Yeah,
take this.
like Marth doesn't have Firestone rank, right? So
Yeah.
you know.
I see a war crime here that we can do.
Oh no. It was actually just a corrupted worm in disguise, right? Like, you know.
Yes.
Unarmed.
Twin strike. Goodbye. Yeah, just to really
It just says
emphasize.
unarmed. Yeah.
Let's do some chip here. He doesn't even have a javelin. What am I talking about? I can just like thunder him like 50 times.
Yeah, no, just taking all of this and bows. Everything you want. Crit on accident.
Yeah.
I feel like you can just walk around these castle tiles all you want, you know?
Yeah. The freeze castle. Alright, Kai level up. Okay. I mean, I'm expecting magic with that, what, there's like 80% growth, but alright, okay.
The Micaiah level with strength? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
The rare Micaiah level with strength.
It's like what she gets with Bex.
Yeah. Except it's like more stats than 3. Alright, Maroc.
Here he goes.
Your last hour has struck.
Morocco.
Open his
I don't
can.
know.
Barack Obama.
Well,
I think Bartre is kind of dead if he misses, but at the same
I mean,
time, we have to.
you already said you're gonna replay the chapter for the other axe
Yeah,
units who died,
true.
right? So
That's
like,
true. It would be very fitting if Bartre just melted here. I guess moving a Marth might give him a support bonus, because I think Marth supports
true.
everyone. So right now what we had was 67 hit. And with this, we have 67 hits. So clearly it's either not activated or I was wrong in some other way. Alright, open his can.
Do it.
Got him.
Ooh. You think you've won?
I mean, I count the other enemies. I see 0. I think I've won. Silverlands! Yay!
It's okay. It turns out this is actually just turn 10. Oh, never mind. It's turn 7.
Reinforcements come out, kill Rosado, kill Barker, kill Odin, rip Reno.
Water gets updated as I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I wonder if reinforcements will come out if the boss is dead. That's actually something I want to find out in this game.
Oh, yeah. So the Cavalier is going to come out of the like top right fort.
Well, myth busted. They don't come out.
Oh, I didn't realize you were ending turn so quickly. Yeah, no, never mind. What, have you been practicing your like draft race strats or something? Like,
No, this game is just that smooth that even I, with my limited dexterity, can do that kind of end turn spamming.
I know. God, I look back over after just checking out WAD.
Well, I'm not going to call
Aurelius
it clean
King.
this time because it clearly wasn't, but don't worry, I'll get these champions back because we're doing to keep them all. And next time we'll be playing chapter 6. We'll be having some jails to open, some chests to get, and a bunch of archers and armor knights, and especially annoying mages to fight. So look forward to that. Raisins, thank you once again for joining me.
Yeah, it was good to be on.
All right, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.